That's awesome.
Hey guys, what's up? So today I am back with another video. I have been gone for a couple weeks and I'm very sorry about that, but it's okay because I'm back here today with another video. So today and probably part of tomorrow, I am filming a back to school supplies haul for 2019. I have about 2 more weeks-ish until school starts and I really got to get on the back to school grind. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So the first thing that I have to do is make a list of everything that I'm going to need for my grade 10 year. And I'm going to be writing it all down on this piece of paper so that I can bring it with me when we go to get the school supplies. So I just found a website that just gives me a basic list of the things that you'll need for grades 9 to 12. And since I'm going into grade 10, that should be good. So if you are having trouble with making a list of school supplies that you'll need for school, I'm going into grade 10, so maybe this will help you. So I forgot to mention that these tips that I'm about to explain while making my list are not only applicable to students going into grade 10, but they are also definitely applicable to students going into grade 9, because I know that when you're going into grade 9, going into your first year of high school, it's hard to know what specific supplies you're going to need. So if you are going into grade 9, these tips are probably going to be helpful for you. But once again, these tips are all just my personal preference. These might not necessarily be applicable to you, but these are the tips that I definitely found most useful in grade 9. So here are basically just some tips that I think would be helpful for when you're shopping for school supplies, because going into high school, I feel like I almost got too many things. Like I actually got a binder for every class and also a notebook for every class, but then by honestly a couple weeks in, but mainly second semester, I realized that you don't need as much stuff as you think you do, to be honest. At least for my school, these are the things that I found most helpful. So the first thing that I will need is 2 binders. And by 2 binders, I mean those 2 binders are what I'm going to use each semester. So during first semester, I'll have 2 binders with me. 2 of them will be for my first 2 classes, and the other 2 will be for my last 2 classes. Next, what I think is probably the most helpful tip out of all these tips is, for me, I got all these notebooks for every single one of my classes for both semesters, and I didn't end up using really any of them, because when it comes to high school, for me at least, teachers, they'll ask you to do like your work on a lined piece of paper, and then they'll need that lined piece of paper, they'll need to collect it, right? So I found that it was really difficult to be ripping out the pieces of lined paper out of my notebook every single time. So that's why I just found it easiest to have a stack of lined paper in the back of your binders. That way when a teacher asks you to take one out, you can just pop one right out and then give it to them once you're finished. Next, what I think I'm going to want to get is a few dividers. The dividers will go in my binders because whenever we get homeworks and they're just like a sheet of paper, I'll probably put it in there instead of opening up my binder and putting it straight in. Because honestly, it's easier just to throw it in the divider. Next, I like to have either Sharpies or colorful pens in my backpack at all times, because I find that sometimes when I'm taking notes and we have a bit more time to take those notes, I like to color code them, and it's also way more fun. So basically right now I'm going to go around my house and find any old school supplies that I would be able to use for this year, because I do know that I have a few things that are still in pretty good shape from last year. So let's go ahead and do that first. So what you just saw there was all the stuff that I found in my house and that I think I'll be able to use next year. I found, honestly, most of the stuff, I'd say, at least half the stuff on my list. So now what we're gonna go do is we're gonna go to Walmart and maybe Staples to get the rest of the supplies that I need. Now enjoy these next few clips of me being mean to my mom for filming me in public.
What are we doing?
Ew, what are you doing?
Always happy way to start a vlog. Bye.
First of all, you filmed me it the wrong way. No, stop. No.
Here we go, yo.
No. Stop. No, I need you to say. Okay, anyways, let's get on to the actual shopping.
That's awesome.
Okay, so we have our list.
Distraction.
Here are the erasers. Let's see. Okay, so we're gonna get this notebook. We got the goods. Okay, anyways. Alright, so we are back home and now it is time for the part that you have probably been waiting for, which is the actual school supplies haul. Okay, so to start off the school supplies haul, I have my backpack. This is just the basic JanSport backpack in like a burgundy color. I can never go for like the smaller backpacks, especially the small JanSport backpacks. I always have to get one of these bigger ones. So I think this one will be really nice for the school year. Alright, so first I'm going to start off with the items that I found already in my house. So I'm not too sure if I'll be needing 2 binders or just 1 binder, but I do, just so you guys can see, I probably will be using binders that are something like this. I have these 2 that I got, that I used last year, and I'll probably be using just these ones, or I might get new ones. I'm not exactly sure yet, but I probably will be using 2. Next thing that I found are these pocket folder dividers. And as for colors, I have a white one, a purple one, a gray one, and an orange one. Next thing that I also already had was this extra pack of lined paper from last year. And if you're wondering, this is just the Hilroy lined paper, 100 sheets. Next thing that I found are my note cards, index cards from last year. Next thing I will be using are these colorful pens. These are the Staedtler, I'm not too sure how you pronounce it. They're just the Tri Plus Fine Liner porous point pens. These are super good for note taking. I also will be needing this pack of pencil crayons. And if you're wondering, these are the Color Core solid lead down to the core pens. The next thing that I will be using is this black, just the Staples basic black pencil case. I used this last year and honestly it's the best pencil case I've ever used. It's simple and black, and it has these 2 pockets which I find are really great, and they store a lot of school supplies also. So when I was looking for school supplies in my house, I came across this pack of mini lint rollers that I believe are from DSW, Designer Shoe Warehouse, I think. And I was like, why not keep these in my locker at school, right? Because I found that last year a lot of times, especially since I have a cat and a dog, that I always had cat or dog hair on my leggings or something like that. So I thought, why not keep these in my locker? I think they'll be handy, I don't know. The next thing that I will definitely be needing is a calculator. This is just a basic scientific calculator that I believe I got at Walmart. The next thing that I have are these small pair of scissors. Honestly, last year I didn't bring a pair of scissors to school with me, but I found there were a lot of times where I was needing them. So this year I'm definitely gonna bring a pair of these along. And I also definitely need whiteout because I make a lot of mistakes. And definitely don't forget about hand sanitizer. That is a school must. And if you're wondering why I'm first of all, why I'm doing this video, or like why I seem like happy doing this video, because I know a lot of people don't like school, but for me, I love back to school shopping. It is like one of my favorite times of the year because I don't know, I just think school supplies and stationery is so pretty, and I love doing it. Honestly, I do it every year. Okay, so now for the stuff that I got at Walmart. Alright, so the first thing that I got from Walmart are these pocket dividers. These are just a 5-star 5-pack of pocket dividers, and they come in red, blue, orange, purple, and green, and I think these will definitely be helpful in my binders. The next thing that I got is a basic 3-subject notebook. This I really wanted because I'm not going to be needing a notebook for every single class this year because, like I probably said before, I'm just going to keep lined paper in my binders because it's easier just to give teachers the single sheet of paper. So I still wanted to have like a notebook just in case I ever needed to write notes for myself or even for any clubs that I'm in, just to take notes. And so I found this 5-star one at Walmart. It was honestly, I think think it was $10, so it wasn't that cheap, but I think it'll be super helpful because it is a 3-subject notebook and it's really pretty. It just has like some color on the front and then really nice lined paper inside. All right, so now for more of the stationery stuff. So of course I had to get highlighters, 5-pack of basic Sharpie highlighters. Next I got 2 packs of the Bic 0.7 millimeter lead pencils. Next, I also wanted to get just some basic pencils just for whenever like my mood changes and I want to use normal pencils as well. And these were only like $2, so I was like, what a steal. And the next thing that I got are these basic Papermate black pens because sometimes teachers in classes, they only like you to use pens, and honestly I prefer writing in pens, so whenever I get the chance I'll probably do that instead. But this is just a 6-pack of the black Papermate pens and I really like these ones. I've used them before and they're really good. I also wanted to get a pack of extra lead for my pencils because I am always needing lead and usually my friends are always needing lead as well, and so I thought I would just get some extra lead. This is just a 3-pack of the Papermate 0.7 millimeter lead. And the final thing that I got is this 2-pack of Stadler, I don't know how to pronounce it, erasers. These are usable for a really long time. Honestly, I'm able to use these throughout the whole entire school year and I will never run out, and they're also just really good. Alright, so that completes my back to school supplies video 2019. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully it helped you out a little bit for this school year. There should be a few more back to school videos to come, I hope, if I'm not too busy, because I do only have roughly 2 weeks of summer left, but I will try to get those in if I can. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below the day that you go back to school. As well, make sure to follow me on Instagram at Rebecca X Photography and on Pinterest at Rebecca Grace. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Yeah.